Hi everybody and welcome to my live. I'm Creative Sarah and this is not my studio, but it is my studio on the go. So we are camping all week in Minnesota for the 4th of July, and I have a few fun toteable, portable DIY projects that I want to share with you. The first thing is we are going to make a custom sweatshirt perfect for camping. OMG. I forgot to get out my stencil. That's going to take just like a second. By the way, still having my morning coffee. I'm going to need to grab this. Hello, we're getting so close here. Because my camera was sitting on top of my tote that has my stencils in it. Got it. Yay. We are going to make the perfect camping sweatshirt. I had purchased a long time ago a sweatshirt, multiple sweatshirts from multiple sweatshirts from some online shop, and so I'm using one of those. It's a big oversized hoodie, perfect for camping, cool nights by the fire, etc., etc. And I have this one in a very neutral color. I am going to use our cute hide and seek. Hi Dorothy, hi Nikki. Welcome you guys. I have to look a different place for my comments, so bear with me and hopefully you can hear me okay. So this is our super cute stencil that we're using. Hide and Seek World Champion, and it's got Bigfoot, Sasquatch. So cool. And I thought, what a perfect time to try out our new 9x12 ink mat. It traveled so well. I could layer these together and stack it in my little tote. Great. Okay. So I am going to put the ink mat into my sweatshirt, and I'm going to show you how to do that. If you are just tuning in, our keyword today is seek. So any info you want from today's live, you can get by commenting the word seek. The project supplies, everything. So I'm going to take this sweatshirt. Now, my stencil is going to go on the front. Oh, do you like this? I made this last year. Camp hair, don't care. It's basically what we're doing today. We're about to go on the lake. Nobody needs to do their hair for that. It's just going to get all windblown anyway, right? All right, so I'm going to place my ink mat into my sweatshirt. So you're going to remove this plastic, and our ink mats are sticky, okay? The reason why they're sticky is because your fabric is going to stick to this. It's got a repositionable adhesive on it, and it's going to make it flat and nice and smooth to ink on it. And it also does double duty. If you're using thin fabric, it will protect, because it's plastic, the back of your fabric so that ink doesn't go through to the other side. So I'm going to try to fit this in here. I'm going to open it up. Ooh, it's a really cozy sweatshirt. And I basically just want this front So there's a pocket on the front. I'm gonna flatten this out so that there's no wrinkles. Get those wrinkles pressed out. There we go. So you guys can kind of see what I'm doing here. Wrinkles are pressed out, and then I'm gonna take my stencil. Yeah, he's working. Aaron, say hi.
Oh, hi.
He's working, doing a little work from the camper. Oh, yep, just sitting there. And you don't see Easton is up on the bunk, chilling with his headphones on. There's Easton. Ryan is outside. So we're gonna take the stencil and I'm just gonna, I wanna make sure that it's centered. So I have to kind of look at the hoodie, and I'm hoping that the hoodie neckline is centered. So I'm gonna like fold this in half so that I know that's the center. And then kind of put that there. The "and" is centered. It looks pretty good. I'm gonna hold it up. It looks pretty good, and it also looks not crooked. Okay. So here we go. Now, I gotta be careful. For traveling, I brought my ink packets. I did, however, forget to bring some stir sticks, which I suppose, I don't have anything to use. So I'm gonna tell you how I use my packets. Kitten, you don't have any sound? Is there anyone else who can't hear? Can you guys hear? Is it just Instagram? I don't know. Let me know if you can hear me, if the sound is okay. When I get an ink packet or a chalk packet, so I'm also going to test this out to see if one ink packet will do the entire design, because that's usually what we say. We can do like one 8.5 by 11 project. I always cut from the bottom and I take the ink out with a stir stick. However, I don't have a stir stick, so I'm just going to squeeze it out. But I cut from the bottom. That way, if there's some left and I want to keep it, I can roll this up from the bottom, put a piece of tape on it, and save it, and I can still see what color it is. Most people, they cut from the top because that's like what our brain does. We'll cut open the top. But if you want to save it, you roll it up, you can't see what color it is. You would have to label it. This way you don't have to. So I am going to cut from the bottom, and I am going to use my color tray. Normally I wouldn't even do that, you guys. I'm like super frugal, and I try to save as much as I can. I'm going to squeeze like half of it in there, and let's see if this is enough or if I'm going to need the whole thing. So I'm just taking a bunch of this, and it's just our black velvet ink. Ink is something that you have to heat set to make it permanent. Oh, good. Hi, Nevaeh. Welcome, welcome. If you are new, depending on what platform you're watching on, if you're watching on YouTube, I have a link in the comments. It is pinned. Same with Facebook. That you can get the project supplies. We are doing a quick, easy silkscreen custom sweatshirt here. If you, okay, so I've got more than half done. So I think this is about right. If we use one packet, it will cover an entire, so I use the whole packet, 8.5 by 11 stencil. So I wasn't sure how much it would cover, and sometimes we like to go over to make it darker. So I have links in the comments. If you are on Instagram or Facebook, you can comment the word SEEK, S-E-E-K, and I'll send you a message with the project supplies that I'm using. You just have to provide your own t-shirt or sweatshirt or tote bag or whatever you want. And if you're brand new, comment the word SEEK, and you'll also get a link to my free DIY and crafting group. Now that group is on Facebook, so if you're not on Facebook, then you won't be able to participate in the group. But in that group, you're going to get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. Okay, I do have some left, so I didn't use the entire thing. And I'm just gonna go over and look at all of my pieces. I wanna make sure that I have a nice solid black on all of the bits and pieces. Okay, then I'm gonna set this aside. You can wash these out with water, easy peasy. I'm gonna go ahead and peel. Watch this, you guys. OMG, this looks so amazing. My design, now it's wet, so we are gonna dry it. I need to stick this somewhere. I'm gonna stick it on the backer sheet. All of our stencils are washable and reusable, okay? So if I wanted, I could make all the family the exact same shirt using one stencil. I forgot to bring over wipes. I forgot to bring over water. I was apparently on vacation. Okay, so we need to dry this. I am going to take my hair dryer, because that's what I have packed along with me, and I'm gonna dry this really quickly, and I'm gonna heat set it. Thank you, Nevaeh. If you only have it's so satisfying. All of the stencils that we use are silkscreen mesh stencils. They are sticky on the back. They're water washable when you use our ink. And if you are, if you like making your own clothes, you know, this is fabric stuff, but we also use chalk paste, which is great for all of your hard surfaces. Let me go ahead and dry this. And hopefully you can still hear me. Hi, Christine. Hi, Angie. Yes, 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 yes. Awesome. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Jamie. Thank you guys for tuning in. This shouldn't take too long to dry. So if you want to try this out, I'm gonna give you all the details. It's dry now. All right, so I want to give you some details about this, and I'm also going to, this is my little travel heat press. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. Okay. So I turned it on, and I'm gonna take my ink mat out of this. if you're new, I have to tell you, we have a really cool sale happening right now on my website. It is our birthday. We are 8 years old. Woohoo! 8 years old, and so we are doing 20% off plus flat rate shipping for any order $80 or more, happening through July 7th. So you've got, what is today? Is today Wednesday? Today must be Wednesday. I don't even know. It's vacation. So Wednesday through next Monday. Any order whatsoever. We also just launched our Marigold Color of the Month. You can get that color of the month when you have an order of $75 or more. And so you can add that onto your cart right away. You need a promo code for the birthday 20% off, and it's BDAY20. BDAY20. I should have made a little flag to say that. But you have a promo code BDAY20 and you'll get 20% off your $80. You make sure you have $80 in your cart, then 20% off, and then you'll get flat rate shipping of just $8. Now, I want to tell you, I'm going to put a little parchment paper on this while I'm heat setting it. And because this is small, I'm just going to do this for a few minutes. I'm going to just continue to heat this. Normally we press it for 30 seconds, but because it's so small, I'm just going to like work on a section here and heat press it. So while I'm chatting with you, if you're a Perks member, you're gonna save 30% on this. And then if you use the birthday BDAY20, you're gonna save an extra 20% on top of your 30%. So I hope you understand that stacking discounts is like an amazing girl math bomb. It's pretty much like you're losing money if you don't buy it. So here's what's happening. Perks members save 30%. If you're not a Perks member and you want to make an order, become a Perks member. It is the best way to go. All you're gonna do is when you comment the word seek and I send you that message on Facebook and Instagram in Messenger, you will click on that link for Perks. You will sign up. It's gonna cost you $20, but you're gonna get $20 product credit in your account immediately. So you're getting that 20 back. So it's basically free. You will then have 30% off of every single thing on our website. I am going to pull this here. I'm seeing a few spots that maybe weren't. I thought I touched everything to make sure it was dry, but I'm seeing some spots that maybe weren't dry. So I'm just gonna hold this on those spots for a little bit. It'll be fine. Okay. And I'm just gonna keep going over these spots for a couple minutes. If you're using an iron at home, 4 minutes. You do 4 minutes on the front, 4 minutes on the back. This is super thick, so I'm pretty much just gonna do the front of it. What else did I want to tell you about Perks? If you're on YouTube, you're gonna have to click those links that are already in the comments because I can't send you a message. And this is YouTube, how it makes me crazy. When I'm live, your comments are there in the live comment feed, but when I'm not live, those go away. And so I can't reply. But you can look up and see all of those. Hi, Holly. Okay, so Nevaeh, you're gonna love this. Not only is this permanent, you can wash it in the wash machine and dry it in the dryer. I have shirts, so I made this shirt last year. It's been washed a bunch of times. Ink settles into and dyes your fabric the fibers. It's not going to peel, it's not going to crack, it's not going to disappear or wear off. It's not vinyl, it's not sublimation. It is ink for dyeing fabric. You're going to have an amazing professional look every single time. Now, I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna do my trick to test if this is good. I wanna make, this is how amazing the stuff is. If I close my eyes and I put my hand down, I cannot feel the design. The design is flush with the fabric. It is perfect. I'm gonna go over one. I forgot to bring a mat. I'm glad this is thick fabric. Do not heat press this on a table without a mat. I'm gonna go over these words just one more time. Once it's heat pressed, it is permanent. I have shirts from literally like 7 years ago that I'm still wearing, that still look good. The ink is still great. Your shirt will wear out before your ink will wear out. Take it from me. I've been doing this a long time. Now, look how cute. Look how cute my new, there's a little bit of moisture. My new hoodie is, where's the other arm? Hide and Seek Champion. Perfect for those nighttime sitting by the fire, warm and cozy, like our air conditioning is on in here and it can get quite chilly. And so I do love to have some hoodies with me when I'm camping. I have another fun inking project coming this week, and then I have some chalk ones. Using our stencils, this is an amazing, we also have a huge variety of images to choose from. So here's your step. First, put in your ink mat, make your fabric flat, lay your stencil over it, use the squeegee to ink it up. Peel your stencil off, wash it with water, dry it, let it dry, and reuse it. You need to dry the ink before you heat set it. So I dried it with a hair dryer. You can also let it sit overnight or whatever, however you want to dry it. But I dried mine with a hair dryer. Then I heat pressed it with a little iron or your heat press, whatever you have. When you press it, if you're using a heat press, 30 seconds, you're gonna set the amount of time based on the fabric you're using. If it's 100% cotton, you're gonna do it at like a 305 degrees. If it's a blend, anything other than 100% cotton, you're going to set it lower than that. If you're using an iron at home, set your little dial or your little lever on whatever fabric you're using. If it's cotton, put it at cotton. If it's a blend, put it below that. It's gonna be a little bit lower. And then you're gonna press this. Usually, like 30 seconds on the front, 30 seconds on the back is pretty good. For me, I did it on the front, so I did it for a few minutes. If you're using an iron, you're gonna iron it, the whole image, for 4 minutes on the front, and you can do 4 minutes on the back. And then it is permanent. Wash it in the wash machine, dry it in the dryer. You have nothing to worry about. It is that easy, that simple. It's amazing stuff. Hi, Beth. This is so much. You will never weed another Cricut vinyl design ever in your life. 100% game changer. I believe me. The only time I ever use my Cricut anymore is to like cut out cardstock for making samples, literally. We do have some Christian designs, stencil designs, yeah, we have a bunch. I didn't bring any with me. I only brought like 3 different stencils with me. but we do have some that are Christian based and very, very cute, very modern. Oh, my little coffee mug. I've been a teacher for a million years, so I have umpteen coffee mugs that are, you know, from students. Now I teach crafts. That's what I do. Haven't purchased this one. Robin, isn't it super cute? I know, like when I first saw it, I was like, I'm gonna make this for my husband, and I still can, but then I was like, I'm gonna make it for myself because I just think it's really cute. Hi Marie, good morning to you. Hi Nana, hi Leanne. All right, you guys, the keyword today is seek, S-E-E-K. Make sure that you comment the word seek if you're brand new. I will send you a link to my free group where you will get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. If you are on YouTube, the link is in the pinned post up there, and you can just go ahead and click on it. You can also click the description of the video, and you should see other links. But the group is on Facebook, so if you're not on Facebook, don't worry about the group. Your best bet is to become a club member. You can become a club member too. Become a Perks member so you can save 30% off. We've got a birthday 20% savings now through Monday, so you can get an extra 20% off plus flat rate shipping when you use the code BDAY, BDAY20, BDAY20. In the coupon code, that's going to be in your cart. After you've loaded things into your cart, there is a spot that says coupon code. Do you have a promo code? And you're going to click on that, and you're going to type in BDAY20, and it's going to give you 20% off if your subtotal is $80 or more. This is for our 8th birthday. You will also get flat rate shipping, which is huge for Perks and designers. It's an awesome, great deal. Okay, that's all for today. We are going to go play on the lake today, so I wanted to get this done early. If you have any more questions, you can reach out to me personally via Messenger, or you can also follow my page. Make sure you're liking and following my page, and it's free to heart this video. And it's a really great way to help me as a content creator. So there you go. Super fun. I'm going to have a great rest of my day. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And we will meet back here again